their match against DRX. Please use the Zoom hand raise function if you'd like to ask a question, and then we'll call on you. Let us begin with Sons of Chaos.
From LATAM.
Yeah, from Latin. Thank you very much. And sorry for those guys. And for those who want to answer, what happened on the second map? And they had already won the game and they couldn't define the victory.
What was the last part of that question, sorry?
They could define the victory.
Sorry, can you repeat?
Difficult to find the victory.
Oh, yeah, well, I think that like the most obvious response would be we lost both pistols and we lost, I think, 5 out of 7 clutches. But I think that it goes a little bit deeper than that. Like, I think that there were rounds on attack where we kind of froze up a little bit and we're a little bit lucky, I think, at times to actually get into those clutch situations. But we got very unlucky in not being able to close out those clutch situations. And, you know, crap happens, is what it is.
Thank you very much for the answer and good luck. And the next is the tournament.
Thank you.
Are there any more questions from the remote media?
They're done with us now.
Yeah, I know, right? Send them home.
56 noobs.
Any questions from the on-site media?
Declan from Dexerto. This one's also for Mini. Do you think your team here will kind of walk away from this era of Valorant as kind of the best team to never get a trophy?
Like, what other teams are there that are good? Probably, I guess.
I guess DRX. And you've got a trophy yet.
Yeah, I think it's like, and there's nothing that comes to my mind that's close, but it's what it is.
All right.
It's not over yet though. I'm still young.
I think that's part of it. Is like our team wasn't built straight away. Maybe Kojo might have a different opinion, but like it wasn't built straight away to instantly win everything. We've always had quite a young roster with inexperiences. I think that like to say that that's an excuse for never winning despite how far we've gone isn't what I'm trying to say. But like I think we've done well given some of the circumstances, but like we have fucking kiddos on our team, so it's like it's a bit of both, you know. It's like we really should probably have won something by now, but like, you know, we got to pat ourselves on the back a little bit at times, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Exactly.
And I've got one for Enzo as well, if you'd like to answer it. So right after the match, you guys lost, and Alpha kind of came over, and you guys kind of embraced. Did you kind of say anything, or what was kind of happening?
We didn't say much. We just shared the moment together. That's pretty much it. I mean, we had a super good year together with Alpha. I think we can be proud of what we did. I'm really happy I have met him because he's one of the best person I've met in my life. So I'm just really grateful for that. And we shared like a super good tournament together. We worked really hard, and we just didn't go to the grand finals and won the event. So obviously we were both really sad, you know, because we dedicate our life to this. So yeah. But yeah, we just we just decided to leave the moment together. To, you know, it's a sad moment. So yeah, that's it.
Hello guys, Ikut from Upcomer. How would you summarize your experience in the Volkswagen Arena with fans, without fans?
Yeah, it was really cool. I think like when you're in the game, it's really hard to kind of, for me, when I'm in the game, I don't even realize they're there until the winning moment or the losing moment, and you take off those headphones and you take off the in-ears, and suddenly you really hear the roar of the crowd. Like you can hear it sometimes quite faintly through like the mic or whatnot, or some cheering and whatnot that's muted. But when you really take off your headphones, that's when you're like, oh bloody hell, it's blooming loud in it. Is this what it's like every round? So it's just really cool to have people obviously supporting us and obviously rooting for us. But yeah, it's always a shame to not win. and keep that kind of dream going, especially because it was like in a crowd that really wanted us to win. Imagine if we did win, but it happens. And yeah, it was a really good experience. I was looking out into the crowd quite a lot afterwards and kind of actually appreciating it.
Thank you so much.
We had a couple more questions come in. This is a question for Boaster. Why did you go for half shields and overtime on Ascent?
Oh, did we do that? I didn't even realize.
Because he's an idiot.
Just me.
Probably.
It was probably just me. Like,
Bro, it's lucky if Boaster remembers to buy,
Yeah.
let alone full armor. So let him off.
yeah, I didn't even realize. I was just at that point, overtime and Ascent on a map that it shouldn't have gone overtime. It's just like my brain was absolutely like I was trying to see how we could win, and then I wasn't even focusing on myself by the end of it. So yeah, I was just kind of like in autopilot I was just thinking about strats, what we could do to win.
Thank you. This next question is from Armando Montes. My question is to anyone who wants to answer. What is the knowledge that you take away after this year? What is the feedback you have after the results in all the international events?
I think I got a good answer for that because, like, I don't know how detailed and boring I want to go, but like, so last year, like our structure was very kind of me and Boaster were kind of like working it out together. Like we're very new, fresh. Like I've never coached a team before. He's never really IGL'd a team before, so we're kind of working things out. And then towards the end of the year, like we brought on assistant coach, and then it like we felt that like at times we were a bit too rigid. So like last champions, we felt that we were a bit too rigid with some things, but we thought that like some of the things that we were doing were like really good. But I think that like this year, like the approach was a little bit looser, just to see what me and Boaster just together would come up with. So because we're a bit looser, I think like in the less pressured games, we were a little bit more explosive and aggressive. But then when it came to like some of these big tournaments with crowds and pressure, that I think that kind of took a bit of a toll. Like I think that we were a bit too unstructured at times. Like, you know, if you got loads of stress on you, you want to be able to just autopilot a little bit. And I didn't do enough, I guess, to kind of create like an autopilot system for the boys this year. And I think that like that's a lot to ask, I guess, because I was just the head coach by myself. But I think because me and Jake worked together this year without an assistant coach for most of the time, that's like now we understand like what the weakness is in kind of our structure. And working with Alexei, like SLK, for this event, kind of, I think highlighted some of the ways in which we can kind of round out our game now. Like I think it's kind of obvious to me, like how we're going to improve in the future.
This next question is from Sons of Chaos Latam. For those of you who want to answer, how do you see the growth of Valorant in your region and worldwide? What will be your goals for next year?
Win.
What was the question, sir?
How do you see the growth of Valorant in your region and worldwide? What can be your goals for next year?
Growth of our region worldwide?
I think like the other regions seem to be getting quite a lot of attention, like with the Paper X being that kind of hype team that everyone's kind of rooting for. DRX quite had a big kind of chunk of audience supporting them today. But I think our region is growing. The talent levels are going up as well. Like it's getting more and more competitive each year. It's tough. And yeah, I think audience levels, I'm not entirely sure. I haven't actually.
I think it's like obviously that just is getting more popular.
Yeah,
and like
I think so.
like all that, like it's crazy that like every region seems to have like both good teams and like crazy fan bases. Like I can't think of like a region or a country where it's just like, well, there's probably some countries, but you know what I mean? Like in terms of like countries you think about for esports, like they're all involved, it seems. Like we've now got potentially China maybe coming in soon properly. Like Korea, Japan, like it's like South America. You've got like every continent is like involved, which is crazy. And it's not like other games where like there might be some of the other regions involved, but they don't really watch the game. it's like it seems like there's also like a fan base behind it, which is really cool.
I'm gonna see Oceana get involved.
Yeah, they're kind of like screwed by like servers and stuff. Like
Thank you. I think we'll go next to Ian from Valoranting.
Hi, this is for Alfier. Was there a special moment that you had outside of the games or matches that you will remember fondly, whether with fans or teammates or other players?
Actually, I remember all memories. I will because it was good time, my friends and my teammates, and I like this time. And if I'm 50 years old, I'm gonna remember these memories because it's very important for my life. And it's my second LAN experience, and it was Turkey. So, yeah,
Cristiano Ronaldo.
yes.
Ian, did you have any more questions? No, I see your hand going down. Mustafa from Esports Gazetesi.
Selamlar, sorum Alfijer'e. Öncelikle yenilgin için üzgünüm. Senin de çok üzgün olduğunu biliyorum. Seride çok güzel bir performans ortaya koymuştun. Fakat galibiyet için yeterli olmadı. Sence bu serideki hatalarınız nelerdi? Ayrıca seyircilere ve destekçilerine söylemek istediğin son bir sözün var mı?
İlk öncelikle teşekkür ederim destekleyen herkese. Hatalarımız da bence ben hata olduğunu düşünmüyorum. Yani ilk iki map'te bir hatamız olduğunu düşünmüyorum. Ascent map'inde özellikle çok fazla clutch verdik. Yani ondan dolayı kaybettiğimizi düşünüyorum. Alınması gereken clutch'lara verdiğimiz için.
Thank you. Declan, do you have one more?
Sorry. So this one's from Mystic. I was just wondering what the comms were like kind of in that final round. That was pretty crazy when Alfier was trying to revive you.
He's gone left, he's gone right, he's back left. The breach is left side, right side, and he just taps one, and I'm like, I don't even know. Like he's shooting heads, and he's rezzing me, and then he doesn't res me, and it's just like I don't even know. Right now it's just a blur. I mean, I got rezzed, died. That was it basically.
All right. And then last one, just want to ask it to the three guys from the Summon FC days. How do you think kind of your past selves will look at you right now, where you are, kind of where you finished today?
You're bloody rubbish, mate.
shut up.
Ain't got nothing yet.
Like when we started Summon FC, I thought that like it was just like a stepping stone to go join like a real team. So like the fact that we kind of here together almost 2 years, well, over 2 years later is kind of crazy. And we've made like almost every single LAN but one. Like it's a hell of an achievement. Like considering I was just like, it was just a learning curve for me because I never coached a team before. And like now I get to learn on one of the best teams in the world, going to international events. So that's kind of cool.
2 years ago, I was stacking shelves at Tesco, mate, at supermarkets. So it's pretty crazy to see where we are right now and want to continue.
And then really quickly, Minnie, what was the job that you quit before you joined FNATIC?
I was a graphic designer.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. FNATIC, I think this will conclude the press conference. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.